Macos keep tagging me in a video, and apparently there was a fight.
So let's make it make sense. Firstly, to begin, your name was never tagged, and you're not the only person that make a video about it, but you choose to run out yourself as always. So let me start. You just see every single thing that is happening on the internet. So tell me how you never saw that fight in C3. Why do I need to post evidence with that fight? You seeing things that are happening in Guyana. You seeing every single thing going on in the world to talk about, but you never saw that fight in Trinidad. Yes, you did. And this is it. You just create problems. I realize you just create problems, and then you just play the victim for it after, because that video that you post for that woman was personal and anybody could see that. And if there's one thing I'm not going to do is go back and forth with you on the internet. You come here and you talk, you try to sound like you're so educated, but honestly speaking, you're very stupid. When I saw that video which you make, I didn't see the lead woman video yet, and me and my sister, my big sister, was watching your video. So I said, you know what? Like somebody came for Robert or her kids, because this is when I know that you just jump out yourself when people talk about your children or your husband. Your name was not mentioned. Neither your kids, neither your husband. So why you had to take it up on yourself to disrespect that woman like that? And you always talking about social issues, but when people come at you, and even people in the comment section was telling you that wasn't called for, why you having a problem? You have mixed standards, and I now see why people don't like you. And you was one person that I did like. After seeing that video, I was like, what? This woman crazy? What is this for? This is so unnecessary and so uncalled for as an adult who here talking about people calling children name. But honestly speaking, what are you putting on the internet so the children could learn? Grab a snack and let me brag a bit. All you are doing on social media is minding people's business morning, noon and night, and then you come in to talk about no evidence. I don't have to post evidence when you have the same internet as you just say Beyonce internet. So it's all over. You can see it. So who didn't see it? Why all of a sudden you never saw the video and I have to post evidence? No. You always think you need to jump out yourself all the time and your name wasn't mentioned. And of course, people must tag you because you was the person ranting and raving the most about the young lady video. And it's personal. And then boom, then they jump to Nikki because Nikki spoke. What the hell is actually wrong with you? You was wrong. Simple. It have no justification the way how you behave as an adult. Trying to promote this righteous person, and no, you are not. What are you putting out there for them kids? And I do not have to post evidence because it's there for everyone to see on the internet. Because you always feel you need to jump out yourself, and I don't need to go back and forth with you. You was one person I say, oh gosh, you just keep me in the loop. It are things happening in Trinidad that I don't even have an idea about, and it's you just have it. So how all of a sudden you don't have that one? How? And then you want to bring in all kind of metaphor. You just like to sound smart all the time, and actually it's not even that. How everybody can see it, but not you. You was overboard, and it have no justification for it. Rotoke was wrong, and it is a personal matter. You have something against that woman because it was not called for your children. If you have well-behaved children, why are you so upset? I'm a mother. I'm an aunt of 13. And I'm a great aunt, and nothing that young lady said offended me. So if you find it was a joke, why did you take it so personal? Of course, people are speaking about it because you went overboard. And if you could speak about other people's stuff on social media, then why people can't speak about yours? And I don't have to cuss, and I don't have to carry on. But since you staged the video, of course, I am going to reply. You keep coming here and talking about who's this, but let me be real. You are the head of the association of TikTok. You are. So how you can say everybody else is and not you? Rotok, you are a part on TikTok. You have a nice morning, and I'm not going to reply, and I don't care who tag you, because I didn't block you and I didn't tag anyone, and everything always falling in your garden for some reason. Everything that's falling in your garden. If you are talking about social issues and everything that is happening on the media, then you should have full access to what happened in C3. So how all of a sudden you don't know because you're feeling. And it makes no sense whether if they fight inside the cinema or outside the cinema. They was fighting. And that was the whole point about the young lady video, how these kids and them behave. And it's not specifically she calling them like they're all. No, this is how they behave. They are terrible. These kids are terrible, and that is just the end of it. Why are you so offended and need to disrespect the young lady like that? And when other people talk, you want to be so upset and decide to stitch my video to have other videos. But you know the other people will drag you from pillar to post. You refuse to stitch them video. But I am not the one, and I don't need to cuss. I said what I said, and you was wrong. And you're a big woman behaving like a little girl on the app.